from the right side of the field. Big Bell County crowd here to support their defending 3A champions. Once again, Ray Stepp, he's dangerous. He goes out to the left side. The big tight end, Clark, number 45, is in tight on the right. Pitch back goes to Robbins. Good pursuit by Corbin, and down he goes at the 11. Chad Adams and number 11, Frankie Hilton there. Chad Adams on the initial stop, 193-pound senior end and linebacker.
That's a quick pitch to the right side, the short side of the field that time, and Chad from his linebacker spot really got outside, and also Willoughby helped force that thing inside. He wasn't actually in on a tackle, but he helped turn that back inside to Adams.
Bell County football now facing third, and a gain of a couple of yards on that play by Robbins. 3rd and 4. They're going to give him 3, so they bring up now 3rd and 4 for Bell County. They need to cross about the 14, 15-yard line. Here's Jones. He's looking to pass out to the left side. Still looking. He's being pursued. He's going to let it fly, and it will be incomplete, and a flag on the play. I don't know who that flag could have been against. Someone on the Bell County sideline.
I would have to think it would be, because there was absolutely no contact there.
Yeah, there were no players on the field in that area, Burley, that I saw, unless I missed one.
Man downfield. Well, that's what it, I couldn't see anything around the play that it could have been, but that was something that I didn't consider. That's why I don't referee, Dave, and I broadcast.
That's right, Burley. It's good and safe up here.
I'm not in shape to run.
It's good and safe up here. You don't have to run.
That's right. If it rains, I'm dry.
You can speculate all you want to also. I like to do a lot of that speculating. Bell County will punt it away. Number 65, Arthur Carter, to punt. He'll have to kick from about the 5-yard line if he can get that close. Mike Wyatt. Jason Eastep back to receive. The punt is going to be caught by Eastep at the 47, to the 40, to the 35. Big hole down to the 30, 25, down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 12. Jason Eastep, a big hole right up the middle of the field, and he took it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Nice return by Jason Eastep, and that'll put Corbin in good field position here, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Jason ran that one right where normally you can break them, and that's right at the people that are coming downfield. It takes a lot of courage to do that, but he's the kind of kid that has that courage.
Well, he's not going to get the 12, like I said. Once again, the spot's going to be back just a bit right around the 14-yard line. 3:28 to go in the first period. 1st and 10 for Corbin from the 14. Power eye right, set in the backfield. Mauser rolling out to the right. Down to near the 10 on the option keep that time. Mauser goes down there, brings up 2nd down for the Hounds. Knocking on the door against the Bell County Bobcats here in the first period of play. Closest by far that either team has been to that goal line.
Frankie Hilton and Mark Mims in there at ends. We maybe can look for one of them. Corbin down deep, though. They want to punch one in here.
Yeah, against a team like Bell County, you definitely want to score when you get this close, if you can. Once again, the power eye for the Hounds. Pitch out goes to Mike Wyatt. He, is going to be upended at the 10-yard line. Looked like he had a hole, but number 42 for Bell County, Kevin Jackson, linebacker, came up and just picked the little guy, Mike Wyatt, right up in the air and put him down.
Yeah, he did. Mike left his feet right there, and he was able to get under him and lift him off the ground, but Mike also able to pick up a couple of yards.
Ball resting just across the 10-yard line. 3rd down for Corbin from there. 2:12 to go. First period of play. Campbell Field and Corbin. Dave King, Burley Foley on the sidelines. Chuck Selvey. Mauser dropping back to pass. Looks over the middle. He got his man, Frankie Hilton, at the goal line. And that will be close to a 1st down. It is a 1st down for the Corbin Red Hounds.
Well, the Corbin Red Hounds are in business on Mauser's pass to Hilton, so, we knew it was going to be an exciting game, and right now Corbin has the advantage.
Well, you talk to people, and they say, well, Corbin won't do this. They won't throw this football like this all year long. They'll go back to that power game and stay with it, and Well, I'd have to differ with that right now because this offense here has been wide open this evening.
Well, you got to go with what the other team gives you, Dave.
Right. As Cotton Adams pointed out in his pregame show, and the handoff goes to Chris Okuma, and he is in for the touchdown for Chris Okuma and the Corbin Redhounds. The Hounds go on top here, 6-0.
Just a burst of speed that time by Chris Okuma as he gets into the end zone and gives Corbin a lead, as you just called it, Dave. But this game's not over by any sense of imagination because Bell County has an outstanding program.
Well, Matt Phillips, who has had his problems kicking the football this year, will be on to try for the extra point. Once again, Corbin on top, 6-0, trying to make it 7-0. And these extra points can be very, very important. As a matter of fact, when you got two teams this good playing, they're always very important. Here's a snap. The kick is going to be up by Phillips. Looks good. It is a nice kick that time by Matt Phillips. Corbin goes on top 7-0. 1:37 to go in the first. We'll be back. This is Red Hound Football on the Sports Leader, WCTT T107.
Welcome to the Referee's Corner. Hi, I'm Eddie Pierce, and with me today is Andy Kersey and Kurt Bergen, two Kentucky High School Athletic Association referees. We are honored tonight to have these gentlemen on our program. Andy and Kurt were on the crew that officiated the 4A state championship game last year. We would like to take this opportunity to go over some new rule changes for 1992. We will also be discussing some of the old established rules. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. The Referee's Corner is brought to you by Curtis Mathis, known also as Kersey and Hamlin Entertainment Center and the Fashion Gallery, located on 18th Street and Main in Corbin.
Have you noticed the changes going on at Curtis Mathis in Corbin and London? Not only have we added new electronics like RCA, Panasonic, Technique, Sharp, and others, we'll soon be adding appliances from Frigidaire, Amana, Hotpoint, and more. Probably the most noticeable change will be our name. Soon we'll be known as Hamlin and Kersey's Home Entertainment Center. Curtis Mathis is Hamlin and Kersey. We're here to serve you with great service and selection.
The Referee's Corner. This is Andy Kersey with tonight's segment concerning illegal participation. In the past, the penalty occurred when the player came back into the field and participated in the play. This year, as soon as the player comes on the field, it is a penalty. This is a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. This also will be a penalty whether the ball was thrown to this receiver or not. It could have occurred on the opposite side of the field. The penalty still would have been assessed.
At Corbin Materials, we deliver ready-mix concrete throughout Laurel, Knox, Whitley, Clay, and Bell counties. What most people don't know is we deliver 750-gallon and 1,000-gallon septic tanks throughout all of southeastern Kentucky. We also sell decorative gravel, too. We're Corbin Materials. Call us collect at 528-7362. For septic tanks, sand, gravel, or ready-mix concrete, think of Corbin Materials first.
Well, Matt Phillips to kick once again flat from the 40-yard line. Going to be taken at the 30-yard line by number 9 for Bell County, Jody Brock. And Brock's going to be taken out of bounds at the 33. Well, Corbin on top here by a score of 7-0. 1:33 to go in the opening period of play. And Bell County with possession of the football. And the Red Hounds get ready for defense here. Bell County gets ready for some more offense. So far, the Corbin defense has been tough, Burley.
Well, it has, and, you know, they've answered the call when Bell County's threatened with the interception and then the good punt return.
And Jones, the quarterback, going to keep it himself. He's got a hold of the 40 up to the 42, 43-yard line. And how Derek Jones of Bell County, the QB, got through that small hole is beyond me, but he took the football all the way up to the 43-yard line.
He does a nice job of keeping the ball hid, and that makes it tough when you can't see the ball. It's hard to naturally to make the tackle, but Derek Jones, again, he's going to be a threat all night.
And that's going to be 1st and 10 now for Bell County. They'll move the chains. Spot will be on the 43-yard line. Number 5, Ray Stepp, dangerous guy, out on the left side. Knuckles and Robbins in the backfield in the eye. Handoff goes to the fullback Knuckles, and he's not going to get much to the 45-yard line. Number 67 that time for Bell County, one of the tackles, Matthew Williams, blew a pretty good hole there for Knuckles, but he just couldn't get through. One of the Corbin players got him by the leg.
Travis Smith, I think, down on the bottom of the pile for Corbin that time. Corbin defensively, same way they started with the exception of Matt Phillips. He's in now at the right end.
Same
Jeff
setup,
Atkins also in there.
Same setup for Bell County, and here's the quarterback Jones on the keep. He's got room, but then taken down as he crosses midfield to the 48-yard line, hit at the legs. He is super quick. He goes down there, but that's close to a first down for Bell.
What they're doing is they're bellying two backs at Corbin and then letting Jones just keep it behind them, and really it makes it a tough play because if you don't have a good quick quarterback, you can't run that play, but he has enough quickness he can make the two fakes and still turn it up in there.
As Corbin assistant coach Willard Ferris would say, the old belly play. And that's going to end the first period of play. At the end of one, it's 7-0 Corbin. We'll be back. This is Red Hound football on WCTT T107.
It's time now to meet a Corbin Senior Red Hound. Let's meet number 11, Frankie Helton. Frankie is 17 years old. His favorite movie, The Pete Maravich Story. Favorite sports personality, Deion Sanders. His favorite school subject, Algebra 2. Favorite musician or musical group, Jimmy Buffett. Frankie's hobbies, sports, football, and basketball. He belongs to the FCA and FBLA. Future plans for Frankie: attend college and major in physical education. Coach Adams says that Frankie is a coach's dream to coach. He always gives 100% of himself. He plays in the secondary and offensive end. Also, Frankie plays on the special teams. That's Corbin Senior Red Hound number 11, Frankie Helton.
Every checking account service you need, at Corbin Deposit Bank, there's one tailored specifically for you, including regular and business checking accounts, the classic account for those 55 and over, the Now account, the Super Now, and the First Class checking account. Corbin Deposit Bank with 4 locations to serve you. The main branch at 101 South Main Street, the Lynn Avenue branch, the Forest Hills branch, and the East branch near Trademark Shopping Center. Corbin Deposit Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1946, business and professional leaders have chosen Bissell's Incorporated for their office design and interior needs. Bissell's offers only the finest names in the office furniture industry to suit your every office need and office function. Names like Kimball International and National Office Furniture. Bissell's also offers commercial floor coverings, wall coverings, and window treatments to give your office the form, function, and finishing touches. For your office interior and design needs, see Bissell's Incorporated in Corbin.
In the past, when you needed quality medical care, it meant traveling out of our region. Now, Baptist Regional Medical Center in Corbin brings quality care to you. The finest facilities, atmosphere, and people. That's what we're all about. Baptist Regional Medical Center. Quality close to home.
When your game demands performance, the name you need to know is Lowe's Sporting Goods. At Lowe's, you'll find the Air Force High, a basketball shoe with maximum support, and Nike Air Cushioning, the full-grain leather upper molded lace lock system, and full-length polyurethane foot frame midsole that will provide the optimum fit, comfort, and stability. In other words, you know it has to be the shoe. So when performance counts, it's the one name that means performance, Nike. Pick up your Nike at Lowe's Sporting Goods on Main in London and in Corbin's Trademark Center.
Well, we're getting set for second quarter action here from Campbell Field in Corbin, the Bell County Bobcats and the Corbin Red Hounds. And I'll tell you what, let's go downfield Burley Foley and check with our brand new cast member here, Chuck Selvey. And Chuck, how do you think about the game so far?
I'm telling you, the Corbin Red Hounds look pretty good. They really didn't take advantage of the first couple of scoring opportunities there, and then finally stuck one in. But we're having a hard time containing the Bell County's quarterback right now, though. So there's not been any injuries down here whatsoever. So that's fortunate for the Hounds, and that's about it from down here on the field. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Chuck. He's right, having a little trouble containing Derek Jones of Bell County. He certainly is super quick, and he's got his team right now across into Corbin territory at the 48-yard line with a third down and a long one. Split backfield behind him. He gives it off to Robbins. He's got a hole, but Chris Shackelford gets him by the jersey. Ball is loose. Robbins got back on it. I don't think he got enough. He might have got enough for the first. It's going to be very close.
First down.
I thought he was down there. I thought his knees was down. If that had been a fumble, they'd said he was down, but now they're going to give him to the position where he fumbled the football.
Shackelford nearly made a great play right there to save a first down, but again, the second and third effort of Robbins enabled him to get the first down.
Once again, Ray Stepp wide to the right. Knuckles and Robbins in behind Jones. He's going to pass to Clark. First pass for him. Knocked down. Good defense by Chad Adams. Well, I'm telling you, Corbin read that play well because they had about 4 people surrounding Darren Clark as he went for his first reception of the game.
Well, we knew that they would try to get Darren and Clark involved at one time or another, and they did, but Chad Adams came up and made a great play on Clark to get a hand in and knock it down.
Just a little play action across the middle that time, and Clark was right there, but Chad Adams was right there also, and he got a hand on it. Clark is in tight this time on the right side. Stepp is wide to the right. Knuckles and Robbins in the backfield. Robbins has the football. He's at the 40 and dragging players down to the 39. Well, you look at number 34, Reggie Robbins. He's 5'6", 150 pounds. And we saw him that time carry a big Corbin player right on his back for about 3 yards, Burley.
Well, Bell County runners, they run leaning forward and run extremely hard, and that's, characteristically, or their characteristic, they have always done that. And then when you hit them, you got to tackle them. You got to hit them and hold on.
Still third down and long, 3rd and 4 with 11:02 left to go here in the first half of play. Jones takes the snap, gives it off to Knuckles. He's got the first. He's at the 30. He's down at the 30-yard line. Jody Mauser on the stop, also getting him at the legs, Frankie Helton. But the hole was there for the fullback Knuckles, and he's got it 1st and 10 now for Bell County at the 30-yard line. Bell County working off that right side of the field right now. Corbin Field looks great. It's in outstanding condition.
Well, it is, and again, Bell County putting together a pretty nice drive here, Dave.
Knuckles, Robbins in behind Jones, the quarterback. Jones going to keep it on the right side this time, and Chris Shackelford missed him. He's got room. He may take it in. 15, 10. He's gone. Touchdown, Derek Jones and the Bell County Bobcats.
Well, we knew the score of this game wouldn't be 7-0, and it's obvious that Bell County offensively can do some things. So I think we're in for a barn burner.
I would have to agree. Derek Jones on a 30-yard run that time takes it in. He started to the right side, and all the Corbin pursuit went to the right, and he cut it back to the left, and there was just nobody on the left side of the field to even challenge him, and he took that one in with ease once he got through the initial line. Up to kick the extra point, number 65, Arthur Carter. He can tie this game. Snap kind of bobbled. He gets it blocked. Yes, who was that? Jody Mauser, I think, may have got a finger on that football, Burley Foley. So Corbin leads 7-6. 10:29 to go in the first half of play. This is Red Hound Football on WCTT T107.
The pride in the red, white, and blue is alive and well at the Marathon Travel Oasis, 25E I-75 in Corbin. The American spirit shines through every time you stop by your locally owned and operated Marathon Travel Oasis. No matter what the time of day, you'll be able to pick up one of the American favorites, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, with a selection this large, the only problem you'll have is to choose the one you want. Be sure to stop by anytime before Friday night's game. Pick the score, and if you're right, you'll win a dozen free Dunkin' Donuts. Marathon Travel Oasis, 25E I-75 North Corbin, an American company serving America.
Why try the rest when you can deal with the best? That's Marine Myers Ford on the Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin. If you're needing a hard-working truck, why not take a test drive in the #1 selling truck in the world, the Ford F-150, the truck that can take on any job. Or how about the mid-size Ford Ranger? A great truck at a great price. If you're looking for something that's sure to turn heads on the highway, Marine Myers has the all-new '93 Ford Probe, a true classic sports coupe that's sure to add style to your life. Marine Myers also has the Consumer Guide's #1 4x4, the all-new Explorer, plus the full line of Ford, Mercury, and Lincolns to choose from. At Marine Myers, the commitment to you won't stop the day of the sale. Any problems you might have with your car or truck can be taken care of by John in the service department, or if you need a part, just stop by and see Larry. Plus, the Marine Myers Body Shop offers 2 paint booths, one downdraft and one crossflow, both with ovens. Hey, when they're through, your car's going to look like new. Stop by and see the people who make quality job one. Marine Myers Ford on the Cumberland Falls Highway, Corbin.
This week's Red Hound special from Marine Myers Ford, a 1992 Thunderbird, fully loaded at $13,650.
Since 1954, Owens Auto Parts has been serving eastern and southeastern Kentucky with quality parts, name brand tires, diesel repairs, 24-hour wrecker service, and much more.
If you need anything done for a car or truck, from a muffler or transmission to customizing a truck for any specific job, see Owens on the Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin. From tires for heavy equipment to your personal car and a complete selection of auto and truck parts, all at Owens.
I haven't seen any movie stars, have you?
No.
Is that Cindy Crawford?
You know, when you see them in person, it's always a disappointment.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Here's your Pepsi, Miss Crawford.
We gotta start drinking Pepsi.
Well, Arthur Carter ready to kick it off. Corbin on top 7-6. Back to receive this one will be number 36 for the Red Hounds. That is Scott Hart. And Scott with some room around that right side. Avoided a couple of Bell County tacklers. Well, that's the first one that Scott's taken this year. I had to look his number up there, Burley.
Well, I can tell you this much. If Scott Hart gets a step on you, you're not going to catch him. He's an extremely quick kid. Very, very small kid, but he doesn't play small. He plays like the big guys.
And Scott all the way out to the 41-yard line, where Corbin will have good field position here with 10 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Hounds on top of the Bell County Bobcats, 7-6. Corbin wearing the red, Bell County in the blue and white. Jody Mauser in at quarterback. Gray is still in at the center position. Mike Wyatt, Matt Phillips, Chris Okuma at the head of the wishbone back there for Corbin. Handoff goes to Wyatt. Misdirection that play that time to the left side, and nothing there for Mike. Might have actually lost about a half yard on the play, or maybe a yard.
Bell County has everybody down in those gaps down in there in that 62 defense, and it's tough on those kids trying to block it right now.
Well, you know, Coach Adams said in his pregame that he'd have to take what Bell gave him, and they're just not going to give Corbin the run, doesn't look like. Like you say, they're putting a lot of people up there and getting them right down on that offensive line, or that defensive line. Mauser with Okuma, and Phillips behind him is back to pass. Fakes a pump over the middle. He's got time. He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete at the 45-yard line. Way wide of Frankie Helton that time. That'll bring up now third for Corbin.
Well, there seemed to be some confusion in the pattern that time. As it looked like Jody was trying to motion somebody to go on, but they got a little bit confused, it seemed like.
Well, the offensive line of Corbin giving Mauser the time. He was able to even pump it a couple of times, but like you say, it looked like maybe that pattern didn't develop like it should have. Jeff Root has checked back in for Corbin. Wide to the right. To the left side, Jason Eastep, the I, with Okuma and Phillips behind Mauser. Mauser takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He's looking, throws for Mims, and it's going to be knocked loose at midfield. The Corbin coaching staff looking for maybe some interference on that play, but the call does not go that way, and it will be fourth down for Corbin and a punt from the 40-yard line.
Coach Adams really shouting his dislike to the official there, as he felt like Mark was pushed in the back.
It was close.
I think what happened when Mark reached back, he kind of slowed up and he did get into his back. But again, I'm no official.
Matt Phillips to kick it away.
I don't even have a striped shirt.
Derek Jones, the quarterback, receives the punts. Phillips punts it hard. A great punt. Whoa, back to the 15, down to the 10, and down at the 11-yard line. Tremendous punt by Matt Phillips, picking up right where he left off in that Kaywood football game.
Well, Matt Phillips can make a living punting them like that. That's a great kick.
That's an NFL punt. Well, the score's still 7-6, 9:28 to go here in the first half of play. Dave King, Burley Foley at field side. Chuck Selvey with a microphone. Also down there are stat men, Bill Sloan and Tim Dudley. Well, it's Bell County football not nearly in the position that they thought they would be in here. Is that almost a 50-yard punt that time by Matt Phillips. Jones going to pass, looking for Clark. He's got pursuit, going to throw to Clark anyway. Incomplete over his head at the 30-yard line. Well, the big guy was out there, but good pursuit that time by the Corbin Red Hounds. Forced Jones way out into the right-hand corner. And he couldn't complete the pass.
Bell County has a number of weapons, but they, I'm sure, feel like that they've got to get Clark involved in this game at some time or another.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like they're making a dedicated effort to do that right now because he's been in on about 2 out of the last 3 plays. Clark in tight on the right side. Step split out to the right side. And Jones going to give it off in there to Knuckles, and Knuckles hit hard. Chad Adams once again in there on the play. He's down at the 15-yard line. Chad Adams having a good football game here once again.
Chad has. He's really playing his best football of the year right now as he's been in on a number of big plays.
Well, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 with 8:43 to go in the first half for Bell County. They're right on the 15-yard line, their own 15-yard line, working from the left side of the field. To the far side, goes Step once again. Jones, the quarterback, takes the snap, going to give to Robbins. Robbins up to 15, 16, that's it. He is snuffed out. 3 or 4 Corbin players in there. Brent Willoughby getting up off the pile.
Jeff Adkins and Chris Shackelford. Also, looks like Willoughby.
And that'll bring up 4th down, and Bell County, I'm sure, will have to punt this one away to Corbin. Well, let's see what Arthur Carter can do on the punt this time. His first one wasn't so good. That was back on the first offense possession for Bell County and ended up giving Corbin some pretty good field position. Corbin will send to receive the punt, number 27 on the left side of the field from us, Mike Wyatt. And Jason Eastep, number 12, they'll set up on the 50-yard line. Carter will kick from the 8. It's a decent punt away this time, or pretty decent anyway, up to, well, no, actually only up to about the 36-yard line. He shanked another one, and that's going to give Corbin excellent field position here with 7.5 to go in the first half at Campbell Field.
Well, it was another shank off to the right, and we've seen 2 of those. I saw him punting in warm-ups, and he is a good punter. I guess he's just a little bit nervous right now.
Well, a lot of people to be nervous in front of. There's a sea of red right here surrounding us on the Corbin side, and over on the other side, a sea of blue.
2 classic programs here, Corbin and Bell County, both of them with tremendous football programs.
Corbin sends way to the right side, the far side of the field, Jason Eastep. In the backfield, it will be Matt Phillips, Okuma, and up a step, Brent Willoughby. The keeper by Mauser, nowhere to go. Number 50 on the stop that time, Matthew McWilliams, as Mauser got maybe a half yard.
Well, that just hadn't been there for Jody tonight. That's a play that we have been successful on earlier in the year, but it hadn't been there tonight for Jody.
Well, a very talented defensive front for the Bell County Bobcats. Certainly hard to get much going against. Cotton Adams wanting a timeout. 6:51 to go first half. Time it on the field. This is Red Hound football on WCTT T107.
Come here every week, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Hi, here's your order.
Right now, get Sonic's Brown Bag Special. Perfect for 2. For one low price, you get 2 famous Sonic burgers, 2 fries, and 2 medium soft drinks.
More napkins, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
She even knows your name?
Well,
Tim, it's Ricky Avalon.
Hi, Tim.
No place hot like Sonic.
The only video source you'll ever need is Tri-County Video of Corbin. Tri-County Video offers over 12,000 movies, 2,000 Nintendo games, drive-up window, and convenient night drop. Multiple copies of new releases, the lowest prices in town, special 2-day rental on Saturday, no membership fee, camcorder rentals, and free popcorn. Now you see why we say Tri-County Video is the only video source you'll ever need. Tri-County Video, with 2 stores to better serve you, 102 18th Street and 1220 Master Street in Corbin. Wayne Supply, your Caterpillar dealer in Corbin, is committed to the continued growth of southeastern Kentucky. Since 1957, Wayne Supply in Corbin has been a partner in this area's progress, providing dependable equipment, large parts inventory, and the skilled personnel to do the job right the first time. You demand it. Wayne supplies it. Wayne Supply Company of Corbin.
.651 to go in the first half. The Corbin Red Hounds 7, the Bell County Bobcats 6. Corbin coach Cotton Adams calling for the timeout to consult with his team, and Corbin With the exception of the big plays, Burley really unable to get any kind of a sustained drive going in this football game.
Well, they haven't been able to, and neither team really has put a sustained drive, although Bell County scored on a run. Jones broke the big one, for about 40 yards. And again, that's typical. Both defenses playing hard right now, and they're going to try to hit on these big plays, as Coach Adams said in his pregame, because it's so intense out there right now, it's hard to put anything together.
Well, last year we got hit with some big plays and lost some games, and I'll take big plays and win this year if that's what it takes.
That's right.
I'll take 3 plays and score and let the other team worry about the sustained drives. Wishbone in behind Mauser. He is going to give it off to Matt Phillips from the right halfback spot, and nowhere to go for Matt Phillips. No gain on the play. Snuffed out at the 35-yard line. 3rd and long. Almost 10. 9.5 at least for Corbin to get to the first down. They'll have to get the football all the way down to the 25-yard line. So let's look for Mauser to air it out again. Frankie Helton wide to the right. Jason Eastep to the left. Okuma and Phillips in the backfield, and Mauser is back to pass. Oh, he's got pressure. He's going to go down. He gets rid of the football before he does. Let's see who that big guy was in there on him. Number 77, Jason Green, 6'2", 280. He came in on Jody Mauser that time like a Big Mack truck, and, well, I don't know, Jody looked like he didn't really pick him up that well, but he didn't try to get out of his way, and the big guy just brought him down.
Well, they did, and again, I think they were trying to set up some kind of screen there, Dave, and brush block maybe, but evidently that one didn't get brushed.
Nope, the Mack truck was there. We got another timeout. We'll take another 30-second timeout. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, WCTT T107.
I'm Chris Shackford. I'm number 23. I'm an inside linebacker, and thank you for supporting the Red Hound.
On the river of life, things change. An Allstate protection review with your Allstate agent can make sure your coverage is right for you now. So let your Allstate agent set you on the right course. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For all your insurance needs, contact Kurt Wyatt or the staff at Kurt Wyatt Insurance Agency. Kurt Wyatt Insurance Agency, located at 314 North Main Street in Corbin.
Well, still 6:08 to go in the first half, and it's been like Cotton Adams said in the pregame, Burley, a couple of heavyweights kind of slugging it out, feeling each other out here. Neither one able to get a whole lot done, with Corbin clinging to that 1-point lead, and the football facing a 4th and 10 from the Bell County 35-yard line.
Well, again, like you say, everybody's intense right now, and you're going to see some big plays. But I think as the game progresses, you're going to be able to put some better offenses together, both teams. I think both teams will be able to start moving the football a little better than they have.
And Corbin will try for it here on this 4th and long. Once again, Okuma the fullback, Phillips the tailback in behind him in the eye. Wide out to the left, Eastep, wide out to the right, Frankie Helton. Same formation as last play. It looks like about the same play. Mauser's got time, throws for the end zone. Frankie Helton's there. He's got the football. Touchdown. Frankie Helton and the Corbin Red Hound.
Catch and throw by Jody Mauser and Frankie Helton as this crowd erupts into some loud volume here, Dave. And again, the Red Hounds have struck.
And strike they do. Jody Mauser airs it out 35 yards to Frankie Helton for the touchdown. The bomb, we used to call that. We played in the backyard.
Touch it and throw it.
Yeah. Your quarterback tell you, go out for the bomb. You just run far as you could, and he'd throw it far as he could. Matt Phillips on to try for the extra point. Mauser will hold as usual.
That's a Billy Hicks.
35-yard pass play by Jody Mauser. Kick is up and good by Matt Phillips. And the Corbin Redhounds go on top of Bell County 13-6. We'll be back. This is Redhound football on the Sports Leader, WCTT T107.
No matter what time of the day or the day of the week, Hopkins BP in North Corbin is ready to serve you. At Hopkins BP, you'll find a complete line of tires, batteries, and auto accessories, plus a full-time mechanic on duty to handle all your mechanical problems, no matter how large or how small. Hopkins BP has been serving Corbin and the surrounding area for over 20 years, so there's a name you know you can trust. That's Hopkins BP at I-75 and 25 East, North Corbin.
Since 1908, Gatliff Coal has been serving Southeast Kentucky with a tradition of quality. With an employment of 373 and an annual payroll of $16 million, Gatliff Coal is helping keep our economy strong and growing. Gatliff Coal has over the past 3 years maintained an accident rate of well below the national average for lost time accidents as a coal corporation. This year, Gatliff Coal will ship 3.2 million tons of coal, thus ensuring growth and prosperity. Gatliff Coal, building a tradition of quality in Southeast Kentucky.
Well, it's not 13-6, it's 14-6. I didn't get the extra point added up here. Corbin on top of the Bell County Bobcats at Campbell Field in Corbin. A couple of other scores. Jellicoe leads Williamsburg 18-0 right now. Whitley County over Grant County 12-0. Williamsburg having their problems on the gridiron this year. Matt Phillips will kick away. Back to receive, number 7 Knuckles, number 28 Darren Thomas right in the middle, and to the left side, number 25 Billy Joe Lee. It's going to be taken by Thomas. He bobbles it. It's loose. He'll go back and get it at the 18, and then he is pounded on by the Redhounds. Number 36 Hart is there. And it'll be Bell County football, but they're pinned in deep in their own territory.
Jason Curry hustling down that time on the kickoff. We're lucky we didn't get a late hit right there, but I think the official felt the same way I did, is the Corbin player couldn't stop. He had his momentum going, and he anticipated that the guy wasn't going to go down. I think that was a good no call by the official.
I'd have to agree. The Bell County coaching staff on that touchdown by Frankie Helton thought maybe Helton pushed off a little offensive interference, but there was no call. Handoff going to number 7 Knuckles, and Knuckles running hard for good yardage. Straight up the middle to the 28-yard line, very close to a first down. Well, we heard a lot about number 34 Reggie Robbins, but the best runner in this game for Bell County has been number 7 Steve Knuckles, and you can see you got both those guys back there along with Jones. They've got a strong and talented backfield, Burley.
Well, they do, and again, they've got Clark also that we haven't seen, and Bell County's not done yet. You got to remember, they're the defending AAA state champion, but this Corbin football team, very, very talented, Dave. That makes for excitement.
Well, like we've talked before, the first 2 games, Corbin with a lot of different offensive weapons. Maybe not as talented players at some positions, but I think spread all over the skill positions, more talent than Corbin's had in a couple of years.
Good balance.
Bell County football, I formation. Handoff goes to Knuckles again, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Well, it was a first down already. He'll have about 2 or 3 yards on up to the 32, 33-yard line. He got the first down on that last play. So the ball hog right now for Bell County, number 7 Steve Knuckles, 5'7", 160-pound senior.
Byron Jones on the stop along with one more. I couldn't pick up his number.
Bell working off the left hash marks, facing now 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 33, says the clock. And Jones is back to pass. He's looking long. He's got step down there, but Jason Estep's there, almost picks it off. Well, I think maybe Stepp got a finger on that one right at the last instant, or Jason Estep would have had the interception.
That was good coverage by Estep as he ran foot for foot with him.
Hey, I'm telling you, they don't come much quicker than Jason Estep and Frankie Helton. I watched those guys play basketball all year last year, and they can get up and down the hardwood, so you can suspect they can do the same thing out here on the green grass on the gridiron.
Well, what they make up for what they don't have in speed, which they have great speed, is they're very, very intelligent players also.
Here's Jones back to pass again. He's looking for Clark this time. He's still looking, throws it for Clark. It'll be picked off by Mauser. No, dropped by Mauser, loose. And it'll go as an incomplete pass. Frankie Helton comes up with a football, but Jody never had possession, so it'll be incomplete.
Jody broke on that football just the way you teach it. You know, Clark seemed to be wide open, and Jody broke just in time and nearly came up with his second interception.
And that brings up now 4th and 7 for Bell County. Corbin anticipating the punt, sends Eastep and Wyatt back at the 40-yard line. In to punt the football, number 65, Arthur Carter. Down to 4:38 to go here in the first half. Corbin on top 14-6. Snap. Carter's got it. Lots of time to punt it. And gets a good kick away this time. Eastep will have to field it back at the 30 to the 35. Shakes a tackle up to the 37-yard line. And Bell County closes in on him there. Corbin will take it 1st and 10 from the 37. Burley up here 14-6. First half's winding down. How conservative do you get if you're Corbin?
Well, you know, I think you guys still try to run the football, because if you can't run it, you're not going to be able to establish a passing game either. I think you've got to try to do what they've done, a balance of both. They've done a good job of mixing it up, and I think that's the key to a winning football game, just a good balance of both running and throwing.
Number 55, Robert Gray, stays in at center. Out to the left, Eastep. Out to the right, Hilton. Okuma and Phillips in the backfield. And Mauser's back to pass. He's got time. Good block from Phillips. He throws it deep. And caught. No! Dropped by Jason Eastep at the 30-yard line. Right through his hands at the 30. I think that one might have caught Bell County by surprise.
Well, if you'll recall something, Jason Eastep just returned the punt here and took a couple of pretty good shots. I'm not making excuses for Jason, but he's been involved in a lot of things tonight, and sometimes you get a little winded and don't concentrate like you should. But nevertheless, you know, if everybody caught them all, Jason wouldn't. If Jason caught them all, he wouldn't be playing here. He'd be somewhere else.
That's true. Eastep goes out to the left side. Root is in tight on the right side. The eye. In behind Mauser with Okuma and Phillips. Mauser's back to pass again. Looking this time for Root. It's touched. He's got it, though, at the 45. Well, one of the linemen that time for Bell County got a hand on him, but Root's still able to bring it in. And, you know, Jeff Root, didn't hear much about him before the season, Burley, but he's a pretty good-looking football player.
Well, he is. Jeff Root's a kid that didn't play football his freshman and sophomore year. He's come back out as a junior, and he's been a great boost for Corbin. As the year goes on, you're going to see Jeff Root get more and more involved, because he's one of those guys that he's just too good an athlete not to.
And once again, the Eastep will stay in. He's wide to the left. In tight on the right side is Mims. The inverted wishbone in behind Mauser. And we are close to the first down here. I can pick up the ball carrier. Okuma. Close.
No, I don't think we got it.
That'll bring up 4th and short for Corbin. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. The Hounds leaders here.
Corbin coaching staff signaling first down, but I think we're some 2 feet short.
Coaches are known to be rather optimistic when it comes to first downs, bro.
All coaches love officials, though. That's what I like.
Yeah, they do. They do. I bet they all go out after the game and hang out, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, Cotton Adams is right. Hey, let's give one to Coach Adams that time. He kept after the officials. They brought the chain out, and it's a first down for the Hounds. They weren't going to measure that. And Coach Adams doing his usual.
If we had thought, we'd have went down to our field expert, Chuck Selby, and got his opinion. He was standing right there looking at it. Sorry about that, Chuck.
We haven't used our wireless microphone this year. I actually keep forgetting we got somebody down there with one. So Corbin now with 1st and 10 off the right side from the 47-yard line. And Mauser's back to pass. He's looking. Throwing long for Eastep. He's there. Knocked loose. Incomplete. Jody Mauser really airing that football out, but good defense that time by Bell County as they converged on Eastep and knocked that one away. They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, sometimes once you hit the home run, so to speak, in football, and you throw the long touchdown pass, you tend to look long and not look at your short man. That time, Coach Adams seemed to think that Frankie was open right here, but I understand what Jody's going through right now. He just completed that pass. He just threw a long one for a touchdown, and your mind tells you, hey, here's one more.
Yeah, Frankie Hilton, he was open over here on the right side, but, yeah, like you say, you just scored with a bomb. Go for it again. Jeff Root's in to replace Frankie Hilton. He's wide to the right. Left side over there is Jason Eastep. Mauser's back to pass. He's looking for Mims. He's got him, but he's going to tuck it in. He's at the 50, at the 45, down to the 40. First down for Jody Mauser and the Corbin Redhounds inside Bell County territory. Boy, they got lucky to get the first down because Mauser did not get a good spot on that play.
that's another thing that makes Jody dangerous back there is he can run the football back there. He doesn't have to throw it. He has that good ability to get away. As Clark looked like he had a bead on him right there, but Mauser just went inside of him.
Jody is what I would call deceptively quick too, Burley. He can cover more ground than you think he's covering. Mauser dropping back to pass again. He's looking. Got Mims. He's got the football at the 30. He's chased back to about the 31 and down there. Second reception of the football game for the big tight end, number 88, Mark Mims.
Coach Adams trying to stir his troops up out there as he wants to get some more points on the board, as they'll probably go from the line of scrimmage right here with time running down.
And we are down to 2:17 to go in the first half. The clock slowly here becoming an enemy of Corbin on this drive, down to the 32. Corbin airing it out in the final drive of the half. Mauser dropping back to pass. He's at the 40, looks over the middle, got Frankie Hilton, but he overthrew him at the 20-yard line.
That's not a bad deal right there, because we're able to stop the clock, regain our breath, and get a play call where we're in a hurry-up type mode. Now we can settle down here and get a play called.
Frankie Hilton gets up holding the back of his legs. After that ball went over his head, he took a pretty good chunk in the back legs there by number 34, Robbins.
Well, for you fans out there that know that Corbin's history is 3 yards in a cloud of dust, you should have bought a ticket tonight.
Absolutely. Should have bought season tickets, and you should have come to every game, because these first three have been exciting football, Burley.
Win or lose, this team's fun.
Absolutely. Mauser ready to take the snap. Got the split backfield with Okuma and Phillips behind him. He's dropped back to pass again. Lots of pressure coming this time. He gets it, though, complete. He's up at the 20. Shakes a tackle. Takes it on down to the 18. Shake and bake on back to the 17. And goes back and is taken down at the 18. Jason Eastep doing the jitterbug all over the field that time. And actually didn't cover but about a yard in all that. But still, he was about to break it anyway.
Just a very determined kid trying to get a first down, and I think he's got enough for the first down, although they're going to measure it. Corbin's still in good shape here with plenty of time to get in another one. I think they have one more timeout, too.
The yard marker's back behind the 20. The ball's across the 20.
Officials having some kind of discussion right here. I don't think it's got to do with...
Oh, there's a flag. Flag. Sorry about that, fans. There's a flag on the play way over on the left sideline over there. And
over by the Bell County coaching staff.
Yeah, Charles Kirk runs over to make the call.
Been a well-officiated game,
yes,
in my opinion, up to this point. A couple of questionable ones there, but there's never going to be a good football game that there's not one questionable.
Yeah, I can't say about that play because I was not looking anywhere near the left side. That's why I didn't see the flag over there. And we were kind of wondering what the heck was going on. Well, I'll bring up now second down for Corbin. The Hound's going to like 15 here for the first now. The ball is all the way back to the 36-yard line. Long setback behind Mauser. A passing play definitely. He's going to get the quick out at the 40 to Eastep to the 35. And fumble. Bell County has it.
No flag.
Third down, Corbin, I think.
Boy, how Jason Eastep got back in there to take that ball away from Clark, I don't know. Only a minute 21 left to go. That'll bring up third down now for the Hounds.
Well, you'd like to see Corbin get some points out of this, because how many times when you get down there and you don't get points does that come back to get you?
Very true. Split backfield behind Mauser once again. Phillips and Okuma. Jody's dropping back, gets a good block from Matt, passes over the middle, caught by Frankie Hilton, and he has to step out of bounds and stop the clock, which was a good play at the 23-yard line. And another flag. It's going to be against Corbin. And we got the hold against the Hounds. Well, I hate those holding calls because I never can see them. You know, when you watch the NFL and college, you get to see the replay as you can pick up the hold a lot, but in high school football, you just aren't looking in that area, and you always wonder if they were holding or not.
Well, Corbin mounts a drive here, but two back-to-back penalties has taken them out of contention, so to speak, but still third down.
Once again, officiating the football game, Charles Kirk. He's referee. Umpire is Rick Parker. Head linesman N.S. Guy. Field judge Lon Head. Back judge Jim Howard. Pretty good officiating crew, really. Those guys pretty much respected for their abilities, but Corbin hurting themselves with penalties on this drive here. They were getting down close to the end zone. Jody Mauser, he'll have to drop back and throw this one, and he's getting pressure by number 28. Lets it go, picked off. Derek Jones picks it off down at the 10. It'll be Bell County football. Down to 23 seconds, so you kind of go for the goal on plays like that, which is exactly what Jody Mauser did.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad pass right there. It was kind of, E-Step had maybe a chance to get up and get that thing as Jones really the ball looked like it was thrown right in his hands. So, again, Corbin gets down here but can't get any points out of it, and hopefully that won't come back to get us later in the game.
Well, unless Bell County does something miraculous, though, the Red Hounds will get into the locker room with a 14-6 halftime lead over the favored Bell County Bobcats. Jones, keeper option out to the right side up to about the 16, 17-yard line. And that will end the first half of play. And Scott Hart, a 5'2 sophomore in the middle. Mike Wyatt, and on the left side, Frankie Helton. The upbacks will be Jason Eastep, Chad Adams, and I can't catch the other guy there, right in the middle of the field. Here's the kick by Carter. It's a boomer. We got a what? Penalty flag already? That had to have been against Bell County. I guess somebody got in front of the kick that time.
Frankie Helton's the other deep back, Dave.
Guys looking for the other up back there. Is that 34 between, Brian Jones. He's the other up back. Okay.
That's Byron Jones.
Byron Jones. Sorry about that, Byron.
It made me mad too, Dave.
Is that right?
Yeah.
B-Y-R-A-N. That's what it says on my sheet right there.
Oh, does it?
That I got from Eddie Pierce.
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
Booster man Eddie Pierce gave me a bad name. Oh.
Well, next time I see
short of Sean Russell, 3
him.
inches. No, it is Byron Jones. You are right.
That penalty was on us.
Yeah, it was against Corbin. That's going to move the football up to the 45. And Carter will get the kick from the 45 instead of the 40. Once again back. We're trying to get this second half underway. Corbin on top 14-6. Scott Hart, Mike Wyatt, Frankie Hilton back deep. Here's the kick, a short line drive. Wyatt's got it at the 10, heads off to the left side at the 15, gets a block at the 20, goes on up to the 22, and then boom, he is drilled by number 42, Kevin Jackson for Bell County. Got him right in the backside. But Mike is up. Looks to be okay, and that's going to bring up now the first Corbin offensive possession here in the second half, just across the 20-yard line, out at about the 22, close to the 23.
Worst field position of the night for Corbin. They've had excellent field position every time they've had the football, so let's see what they can do now that they're backed up.
Well, Coach Cotton Adams says he'd like to establish something of a run here in the second half if at all possible. Doesn't want to rely on the pass the whole time, likes a little more balance. But Corbin so far unable to run the football against this Bell County Bobcat team. Mauser takes a snap. He's going to turn and give it off to Matt Phillips. Or make that Wyatt instead of Phillips. Mike Wyatt maybe about a yard on the play as he crashes through a bunch of Bell County players before going down. I'm telling you, that Bell County defensive line, they just don't give. And the Corbin offensive line did an outstanding job against Kaywood, but so far they've been unable to move Bell County much at all. Jason Eastep comes off. Mark Mims and tied on the right side. Keeper by Mauser to the left side. He's got to move up to the 30 and goes down close to first down yardage. You might have it at the 33, 34-yard line. Jody Mauser showing his speed that time. Broke out to the left side, got a good block, and took it on up for first down yardage.
It's a bootleg to our left side here, Dave Corbin's sideline, and that time he faked the same play that he ran before and kept it outside here and was able to pick up a nice first down, and an important first down because that'll give them a little better field position.
Absolutely. Corbin working off the left side of the field here on this first offensive possession. In the backfield, Brent Willoughby, Chris Okuma, and Matt Phillips. Full house backfield, the T. Phillips up just a step or so to block. Handoff goes to Willoughby, runs into Phillips, and, well, he finally gets a little momentum and gets back maybe across the line of scrimmage up at around the 34-yard line. He was going for a loss of a couple on that play, but Brent was able to spin around and get a couple of yards back.
Bell County getting good, if you'll notice, they're getting a good surge under our line, and they're getting in the backfield and forcing our backs out of the hole that they're trying to run in right now, and that's presenting us a problem.
Yeah, I think if you're going to get around Bell, you're probably going to have to do it to the outside if you got any hope at all. And they're pretty quick, too. That'd be a tough chore also. They're just a tough team to run the football on from what I see up here. Mauser with the wishbone behind him gives it off to Matt Phillips. Matt fumbles the football. It's kicked around, and I think Bell County acts like they've got it, but they didn't. Falling on that ball for the Corbin Redhounds, number 64, Sean Sargent. Now another hold against Corbin.
Well, that's 4 straight penalties on Corbin now, and Bell has 1.
Right. But then again, Bell's not had the football except for one brief moment there near the end of the second quarter. But I would agree, penalties definitely not helping Corbin's cause much here. Corbin lucky that time. Matt Phillips fumbled the football. I said he bumbled it, which is about the same thing, and Sean Sargent fell on it, but there was a penalty on the play anyway, and hold against Corbin. Chad Adams comes off. Jason Eastup coming on for Corbin. Also, Brent Willoughby comes off. The Hounds leading here, 14-6, in case you're just tuning in over Bell County. Just underway in the second half of play. Dave King along with Burley Foley up here in the booth. I formation, Okuma the fullback, Phillips the tailback in behind Mauser, and he's dropping back to pass. He's got a good block. He's going to let her rip to Frankie Hilton. Caught at the 47 and out of bounds there. Jody Mauser reeled that football into Frankie Hilton's chest.
There's another timing pattern that time as Jody Mauser just threw it out there just as Frankie made his cut. A good throw and catch, as they would say.
Yeah, that was a strike. No doubt about it. So a big first down for the Corbin Redhounds. Corbin getting the big plays when they need them here in this football game. They've been getting them with a pass, unable to establish the run against Bell County. Corbin working off the right side of the field now, trying to get inside Bell County territory. They started this drive way back on their own 22. The eye once again in behind Mauser, and he's dropping back. He's going to pass it again. He's looking over the middle for Jason Eastup. Throws it out to the left side. Oh, yes, on the play that time is number 27 of Bell County came up. Dwayne Graves, the quarterback, and bumped Jason Eastup. Jason would have had that football if he hadn't got bumped. And that will be pass interference against the Bell County Bobcats.
Well, the play prior to that, I seen Jason Eastup come tell Coach Adams, hey, I can get open over here, or I am open. And this time, Jody looks right to Hilton's side again, and then he throws over here to Eastup. And again, I credit Jason Eastup and Coach Adams for recognizing that.
Yeah, Jason started up the middle, and he just cut it to the outside there real quick, and the ball was there from Jody Mauser. And penalty will put the football on the 40-yard line inside Bell County territory. The flag flew, and the booth went wild.
Yeah, I got a little excited.
We got some wild people. We got some other wild people up here. We got Eddie Pierce and these guys. And they just get pretty excited, you know what? The I formation lining up in once again behind Mauser. He's been passing out that, but he hands off to the tailback Phillips. And that's why Jody's been passing most of the evening. Nowhere to go that time for Matt Phillips, snuffed out at the 40-yard line.
This kid, number 67 for Bell County, is a good football player, Dave.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's big, too. 5'11", 302 pounds.
He's been in on a lot of plays. He plays with a lot of enthusiasm. He is a fine football player.
Sure is. He defensive tackle and does a good job of it. Jody Mauser set to take the snap right in the middle of the field. Second down from the 40-yard line and 10. Screen. Oh, intercepted. Football is picked off by number 65, Arthur Carter. Carter falls down at the 43-yard line of Corbin. Could be a big turnover there. Bell County will have it inside Corbin territory. First and 10 from the 43. Mauser setting up that time for the screen, and wouldn't have thought that Carter couldn't have got up that high, but he just jumped up there and picked it out of the air.
Well, that's a good call by Coach Adams. I like that. He's been throwing deep, and then he tries to hit him with a screen over here. And Jody, he would like to have that one back, but, you know, he's a champion. He'll fight back.
Okay, Bell County football. Derek Jones, the quarterback, in behind center, hands it off to the fullback Knuckles, and Good defense by Corbin. They've done as good a job defensively as Bell County has. They snuffed Knuckles out as he tries to get up the middle after a gain of 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards, to the 41-yard line. Down to 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third period. Corbin leads 14-6. 2nd and 8 facing Bell County. Just off the middle of the field, out toward the right.
Defensively, Noel, Sargent, and Travis Smith, Willoughby, and Matt Phillips up front.
This time they split Clark out to the right side. And, it's going to be Jones on the keeper. He's out to the left, being chased by Frankie Hilton. Ducks his head, but the defense is there, and down he goes. Gaining about 1 yard on the play, Frankie Hilton. And who else was over there, Burley? Shackelford.
On the stop for Corbin, number 11, Frankie Hilton. Number 70, Travis Smith.
And also number 70, the PA man is saying here, Travis Smith, and on that tackle.
Looked like everybody in on that play.
Yeah, the credit goes to Frankie Hilton, though, because he was over there and he hemmed Jones in. Jones is quick, but Frankie Hilton is quick, and he was able to shut him out. That'll bring up now 3rd down and 3 for Bell County from the left side this time, and Jones going to bootleg it out to the right side. He's got blockers out there. Brent Willoughby chases him out of bounds, but not until he had the first down. Right on the 30-yard line. Boy, he's got speed. Everything was stacked up on that left side, and he just kept it out to the right.
Good quickness by Jones. Yeah, it almost looked like we had it played where we could keep him inside, but...
Yeah, Brent Willoughby giving good chase that time, running over people trying to get out there to Jones, and he did get to him and kept him from getting anything long, but it was enough for the first down that time as Jones needed only 3 yards. So 1st and 10 here from the Bobcats from the 30-yard line. This time they'll go with a power eye to the left. Handoff is going to go to Robbins, and Robbins has got room down to the 22. Reggie Robbins. Jody Mauser in to help make the stop.
That time Sean Sargent slid off his block there, and he just did get by him.
Well, a different set that time for Bell County. First time we saw him go out of the power eye. They've been mostly running the eye with Knuckles and Robbins. They're bringing in Darren Thomas, though, number 28, and they'll go with that same set. Once again, power eye set to the left side. And it's going to be the keeper by Jones, rolling it out. He's down to the 20. First down yardage for him, down to the 18-yard line. Bell County, I'm telling you, attacking that Corbin defense ferociously on this drive, and they're doing it on the ground.
Well, it's been Jones right and Jones left, and I expect to see more of the same.
Yeah, I think so. Corbin has had problems containing him, and Coach Adams talked about that when he talked with Chuck Selby there after the end of the first half, and he's just a hard guy to deal with. Once again, power eye. Bell County working right in the middle of the field. Handoff goes to the back guy, Thomas, and Thomas is going to go down with no gain on that play. Frankie Hilton in there to help make the stop. Also Willoughby. Brett Willoughby also in there helping out.
And we apologize for not picking up their numbers all the time, but it's difficult.
Yes, it is.
We know that whole Corbin defense is playing good. Noel Atkins in there, also Shackelford, along with Chad Adams. The ends are Phillips and Willoughby in the secondary. Okuma, Hilton, Mauser, and Estep.
And now Bell County shows the wishbone. Knuckles, Thomas, and Robbins. It's going to be the keep by Jones, though, being chased by Shackelford, and down he goes. Chris Shackelford dumped him on the 15-yard line. Gain of only a couple of yards that time by Jones. Once again, trying to get to the outside, but Corbin, with outstanding defense that time, brings him down. And Shaq is up holding his right hand there a bit, but I think he's okay. That'll bring up now 3rd and 7 for Bell County. The ball just across the 15 on the 14.5-yard line. And Bell County this time after that play back toward the right side of the field. Step goes wide to the right side. He's number 5. Darren Clark, the big tight ends, and tied on the left side. And it's Jones back to pass. He's looking toward the end zone for Step. It's going to be caught by Knuckles. Caught by Knuckles at the 5-yard line. Chris Okuma was going for Step that time, but Knuckles ran under it and grabbed the football.
Yeah, Chris Okuma was there to make the play. He just looked like he lost his footing right at the last minute.
That's a big one. First and goal now for Bell County, and they are nudged just inside the Corbin 5-yard line. First and goal. In the backfield, Thomas to the left side. The fullback is Knuckles. In the back is Robbins. Jones just going to keep it out to the left, though. He's got a good block, and he is in for the touchdown. Second touchdown of the game for Derek Jones and his Bell County Bobcats. That makes it 14-12.
It's only fitting that he went in for the touchdown, Dave, because he's the guy that was the key that got him there, running right and running left, and again, showing that tremendous speed, and it's giving Corbin problems outside.
I'm telling you, he was blazing a trail out through there that time. It was
fast.
Swift.
He's not quick, he's fast.
Right. Bell County will try for a two-point conversion, trailing here by 2, 14-12 with 4:26 to go in the third. It's going to be Jones. He'll keep it again this time around to the left side. Flag on the play. He's down anyway. Matt Phillips, horse-collared him, we like to say.
I think it's going to be illegal motion on Bell County, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, illegal block against the Bobcats. Corbin declines a penalty, so they maintain a 14-12 lead with 4:26 to go in the third period. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. This is Red Hound Football on WCTT T107.
In southeastern and south central Kentucky, the source for computers, office products, office furniture, and commercial interior design is Bissell Incorporated. Bissell's is an authorized dealer for the IBM PTS 386 SS computer system, IBM typewriters, printers, and laser printers. Bissell's also carries a full line of genuine IBM supplies for IBM typewriters and printers. Stop in Bissell's Incorporated today for all your computer and office product needs. That's Bissell's Incorporated in Corbin, serving southeastern Kentucky since 1946.
Well, 14-12, 4:26 to go here in the third period, and we talked early, Burley, about the extra points, how they can come back and haunt you in a game like this, and Bell County failed on a extra point kick early on. They had to go for 2 on that one to try and tie the game, and that failed, so instead of being tied up here, they're down by 2 points. And kicking away, it'll be Carter to kick from the 40. Same trio back to receive for Corbin. Scott Hart to the right. In the middle is Wyatt. To the left side is Helton. The kick is going to go to no one. Out of bounds on the 28-yard line. And we've got a Corbin player that is down. That's Frankie Helton down, I think, isn't it, Burley?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm hearing everybody say. We might go down to Chuck here in a few seconds and try to get a report on that.
As a matter of fact, let's go down to Chuck right now. Chuck, what appears to be the problem?
All right, thanks, fellas. Looks like it's Frankie Helton down here. Nothing major, you know, which I'm no doctor, I don't know. Looks like just a calf muscle cramp, so more likely he'll be back out there in the game. So maybe that's about it from down here, fellas.
Okay, thanks, Chuck. Well,
I would have called him Dr. Selby had to give me an analysis right there.
That's what Dr. Chuck Selby. We might have to stick him with that this year, you know what?
Dr. Selby, I like it. Sounds good.
And, well, you can't tell the way Frankie has that leg stuck up that he's cramped in his leg there somewhere. And they're down there massaging it, trying to work that out right now. We hope that's all it is. Coach Cotton Adams sporting a goatee this year, Burley, and it's different. It's different. He says after a 7-5 year in Corbin, you have to try and disguise yourself if you're the coach. And
yeah, he was pretty comical about that. A new offense and a new goatee. There's nobody in this stadium right now that cares more about Corbin football than Coach Larry Cotton Adams. I can promise you that.
Absolutely, positively. He lives and breathes it. Corbin will have it on the 35-yard line. Their own 35, right in the middle of the field. 1st and 10 from there. Jody Mauser comes up to take his spot underneath Robert Gray, who is the center right now. Corbin lines it up. Power eye left. In the backfield, Phillips, Okuma, and Mike Wyatt. And we got someone offsides for Bell County. encroachment there by a Bell County player. That'll give Corbin 5 and bring up now 1st and 5 from the 40. Well, it's always good to get that quick 5 yards on your first down play.
It is, and it's very important that Corbin put together some kind of drive to get this thing back down there deep where Bell County, again, field position was the key for Corbin in the first half, and it's been the key for Bell County here in the second half.
Corbin goes with the same set. Once again, it's Okuma and Phillips up front, and Mike Wyatt on the back of that power eye. Bowser's going to keep it around the left side. He is pursued and dropped down. Coming up there, number 20 for Bell County, Quick Calebs. He got inside the Corbin defense and drops Mauser for a loss. Almost what they got on that penalty, back to the 41-yard line. Or the 41.5 at least, a loss of at least 3.5 yards on the play. No hash marks on the Corbin field this year. And well, like the Kaywood field, we just kind of have to guess at what yard line it is. But, you know, we're usually pretty close, I think, don't you?
Yeah, we're right on it.
There you go. I like that approach. We're right on it. Jody Mauser set to take the snap, and he does. And he's going to keep again to the left side again. Nowhere to go again. Now he goes back to the right side. He's trying to get outside. He does, to the 40, to the 47, or 42-yard line, rather. And a penalty flag on the play. Corbin signaling a face mask to Corbin players. Oh, Dudley Hilton is furious. He just threw his hat out on the field.
Well, Dudley's doing a good job working the officials right now. I'm trying to make them feel like that he's not getting the breaks. But we went through a little spell of not getting the breaks. And this Corbin crowd gets on his feet, Dave, and that's good to see.
Jody Mauser out there enticing them to stand up and make some noise, and that's exactly what they're doing. So the penalty goes against Bell County. Now, we'll have to wait and see where this is going to wind up putting the football at. It'll be inside Bell County territory.
You know, I'm glad Jody's doing that, trying to get the crowd up, but he shouldn't have to do that. Doggone it, in a game like this crowd ought to be standing on its feet and yelling for these kids. They've been out there since August 1st in that hot sun, and it's a big price to pay, and I would like to see them really start getting involved and get behind this football team.
We got another flag over there in the Bell County, right on the Bell County sideline. I think that'll probably be some kind of a misconduct call. Let's see what they're doing here now. The football was all the way down to the Bell County 40-yard line. Well, yeah, we just have to wait, folks, and let them mark these yards off here. I'm telling you, Corbin on the penalties, marching way down the field. They're all the way down to the 25-yard line now, Burley, and that's about 35 yards Corbin's had on penalties here in this drive. We'll take them. All right, Corbin with the football on the 25-yard line, just back of the 25-yard line. From the right side of the field, in tight on the left side is Chad Adams, and tight on the right side, Mark Mims. The fullback is Chris Okuma. The tailback will be Matt Phillips. Charles Kirk now calls an official timeout, comes over to talk with Cotton Adams. And then Cotton Adams comes over into the and they're calling for security to get to the Bell County sideline. Well, they're calling for security to go to the Bell County sideline. I don't think the security guy hurt him. He's not going.
The crowd's on his feet, and that's good to see.
I didn't see any security go over there. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe if we can get word to Chuck Selby for him to go down and tell Gomez that they want security on the other side. Officer Gomez on our sideline there.
Chuck is listening, and Here goes a pitch back to Matt Phillips. Matt curls his way down to the 24-yard line, down there in a bunch of Bell County Bobcat players. And they'll bring up now second down and 9.5 for Corbin. I don't know what went on over there, Burley. I'm just glad I wasn't over there. I'm over here.
Yeah, I am too.
Up in this booth with the bulletproof windows and all that kind of stuff. Handoff goes to Phillips, trying to get around the left side. Hit at the legs, but still is able to make his way forward down to the 22. Not a big gainer. That still brings up third and long here for Corbin.
Well, I think they've got an unruly fan over there, and I don't know whose fan it is, but I see Officer Gomez started that way, and the officials asked for security, and I'd say he'll be removed from the game shortly. The only thing about Officer Gomez, he's by himself.
Yeah, that's true. I ought to call a little backup there. 2.5 left to go in the third period. 14-12, Corbin on top. It's facing 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Working off the left hash. Mauser is back to pass. He's got his man Phillips. He's got it, but knocked loose. It'll be caught before he went out of bounds down at the 12-yard line. That is enough for a Corbin first down.
Good call by the official there, because Matt had that ball until he was hit out of bounds, and then it's a dead ball. Big catch by Matt Phillips that time.
That was a very good call, and Lon Head. I think you can say their names on the radio when you brag on them. And then we got another flag as, Dudley Hilton was right out in the middle of the field. That's what those flags are about. They're flying everywhere. Oh, that was a good call.
You know, I don't want to be critical, but a lot of times when you do something like that, you tend to get the crowd stirred up, and your unruly fans will get out of hand, and I'm afraid that's what has happened on that sideline over there. But Dudley not happy with a call. Let's go down to Chuck Selby now. He's going to give us a report.
All right, fellas. Things get a little crazy down here over on the Bell County sideline. They had just a fist fight over there, and then Matt Phillips just had a reception, which he pretty much got nailed. And it was a catch. It was in bounds, but he dropped the ball. That's just why Coach Dudley Hilton came out and is raising Cane right now. And matter of fact, he's out on the 5-yard line right now. And he's pretty irate, to say the least. And you got to be glad to see the Corbin Redhound fans coming behind the Hounds here and getting behind them all. So, fellas, back up to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chuck. Things exciting down at field side, but once again, Burley, I'll just have to say I'm glad that we're sitting up here. We can watch it all. Well, this is intense. This is an intense football game, and when you get an intense sporting event like this, sometimes things do kind of get out of hand, and unfortunately, that's what's happened here. This game has gotten out of hand.
Well, Dudley's doing something right now, too, is when Corbin was deep there and they had picked up the first down, he feels like probably they're going to go ahead and score. So he right now is trying to work the officials maybe to get a call later in the game. Now, whether or not it'll work, I don't know. But the officiating crew, I think, has done a pretty good job. Naturally, we got a little discomforted with them when we've got 4 penalties in a row because, as I've said from the beginning, I'm a Red Elm fan, and if they make me try to do this thing biased, I won't do it.
Well, the Corbin penalties were more arguable than the Bell County penalties because the Bell County penalties all been misconduct calls, personal fouls, and dead ball fouls, and things like that. And you can't argue with those. You either do it or you don't.
They've been their own enemy right here.
Corbin had some holdings and some things like that, and that stuff you just don't know about unless you watch a replay or something. Okay, Corbin. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Okuma takes the handoff from Mauser and jumps down to the 5-yard line. Once again, that Bell County defensive front right there, though, to put the stop on him. Chris getting up, heading back into the backfield. Number 72 for Corbin. Shaking up just a little bit on that play. He gets up limping. That's big Sean Russell, all 6'5", 274 pounds of it. 14-12, Corbin leading, and with the football and challenging year. Second and goal from the 6-yard line. Mauser takes the snap. He's going to keep it around to the left side. Got a small hole, crosses the 5, down to about the 2. Stretches out to get every single inch that he possibly can down toward the goal line. And Coach Cotton Adams onto the field, and I think he has asked for the timeout.
Hey, they didn't see it.
That's all the assistants now. They'll get the timeout called here, I think. So timeout for the Hounds. Let's take a break and catch a breath. 1:17 to go in the third period. Corbin 14, Bell County 12. The Hounds are knocking on the door. This is Red Hound football on WCTT T107.
The pride in the red, white, and blue is alive and well at the Marathon Travel Oasis, 25E I-75 in Corbin. The American spirit shines through every time you stop by your locally owned and operated Marathon Travel Oasis. No matter what the time of day, you'll be able to pick up one of the American favorites, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, with a selection this large, the only problem you'll have is to choose the one you want. Be sure to stop by anytime before Friday night's game. Pick the score, and if you're right, you'll win a dozen free Dunkin' Donuts. Marathon Travel Oasis, 25E I-75 North Corbin, an American company serving America.
Why try the rest when you can deal with the best? That's Marine Myers Ford on the Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin. If you're needing a hard-working truck, why not take a test drive in the #1 selling truck in the world, the Ford F-150, the truck that can take on any job? Or how about the mid-size Ford Ranger? A great truck at a great price. If you're looking for something that's sure to turn heads on the highway, Marine Myers has the all-new '93 Ford Probe, a true classic sports coupe that's sure to add style to your life. Marine Myers also has the Consumer Guide's #1 4x4, the all-new Explorer, plus the full line of Ford, Mercury, and Lincolns to choose from. At Marine Myers, the commitment to you won't stop the day of the sale. Any problems you might have with your car or truck can be taken care of by John in the service department, or if you need a part, just stop by and see Larry. Plus, the Marine Myers Body Shop offers 2 paint booths, 1 downdraft and 1 crossflow, both with ovens. Hey, when they're through, your car's going to look like new. Stop by and see the people who make quality job one. Marine Myers Ford on the Cumberland Falls Highway, Corbin.
This week's Red Hound special from Marine Myers Ford, a 1992 Thunderbird, fully loaded at $13,650.
The end zone. Would you please clear the end zone?
Well, Corbin coach Cotton Adams calling for the timeout. Corbin now facing 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line, leading 14-12. In case you just tuned in, this has turned into a wild affair. Corbin looked like was stopped way back inside their own territory, and Jody Mauser went to the left, cut it back to the right, got a few yards. There's a penalty against Bell County. Bell County coaching staff didn't like it. There's a personal foul. And there's another personal foul. And there's another personal foul. Then there was security called for. And before you know it, this thing had turned pretty wild. It's calmed back down here a bit now. And I guess we can get back to playing some football. 14-12, Corbin on top. 3rd and goal from the 2. Brent Willoughby, Matt Phillips, Chris Okuma, the full house in the backfield for Jody Mauser and the Red Hounds. He's underneath Gray for the snap. Here's a snap. He's going to keep it. Nowhere to go. That'll bring up 4th down. Well, a big stop that time by the Bobcats.
Nowhere to go up there, Dave. Jody that time turned and tried to run it up in there, and there's just nowhere to go.
Well, yeah, the Bell County defense, they've been tough. You got to give them credit, especially against the run. The yards that Corbin's had on this drive have come mostly on penalties, and they just kept getting closer and closer via those penalties against Bell County. And that looks like the Hounds calling for another timeout as they get set for this big 4th down play. So let's take us another break here. 14-12 Corbin, 4th and 2 for the Hounds.
Since 1954, Owens Auto Parts has been serving eastern and southeastern Kentucky with quality parts, name brand tires, diesel repairs, 24-hour wrecker service, and much more. If you need anything done for a car or truck, from a muffler or transmission to customizing a truck for any specific job, see Owens on the Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin. From tires for heavy equipment to your personal car and a complete selection of auto and truck parts, all at Owens.
Well, Corbin leads 14-12. Once again, the way the game has went, in case you're just joining the action here, at 1:37 in the first, Chris Okuma scored on a 4-yard run. Extra point was good. Corbin led 7-0. 10:29 in the second, Derek Jones, a 30-yard run. He's the quarterback. Extra point was no good. It was 7-6 Corbin. 6 minutes to go in the second. Jody Mauser, 35-yard touchdown pass to Frankie Hilton. The extra point was good by Matt Phillips, and Corbin led 14-6 at the half. And then in the third period with 4:26 to go, Derek Jones, a 4-yard run. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good, and that's our score 14-6. So the quarterback, Derek Jones, scoring both the touchdowns for Bell County. Well, the Hounds will go for it. 4th and 2 for the touchdown. It's either the touchdown or give the football over to the Bell County Bobcats. Mauser takes the snap, gives it to Willoughby. He's in. Touchdown, I think.
Oh, it's got to be a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown.
Corbin went to the old bread and butter there, Dave, as Brett Willoughby just mashed his way into the end zone. Not a lot of room. We've seen the ball in the air, but when it comes time to win the game or try to win the game, they go with Brent Willoughby right over the heart of that big tackle.
And that's exactly what Brent Willoughby did. Number 46 for the Hounds takes it 2 yards for the touchdown. And Matt Phillips will be on to try for the extra point attempt. Yeah, Big Brent, he enjoys running over people anyway, so.
He plays hard. All these kids play hard. Like I say, win or lose, this is going to be a fun football team, folks. You need to get out and support them.
Brent Willoughby, a 2-yard run. Matt Phillips on to attempt the extra point. He's 2 for 2 on this evening. Had a little too much time there, so that's going to move the football now back to the 15.
Well, that's been a concern all year that Matt has to change that shoe and put that strap on. And, now we're 5 yards deeper.
The snap, the kick is up. Hey, he kicks better from there.
He kicks better from deeper.
And Brent Willoughby with the touchdown. Matt Phillips with the extra point. Corbin goes on top 21-12. We'll be back. This is Red Hound Football on your sports leader, WCTT T107.
As if drinking Pepsi wasn't rewarding enough, now they have a Gotta Have It card.
Hey, Cindy, park your car. Change your oil. Rotate your tires.
It gets you lots of great deals like $10 off Reebok shoes.
Would you like a Pepsi, Cindy? Can we measure your feet, Cindy?
Can you believe all the attention you get with this card?
Can I tie that for you, Cindy? Try these, Cindy.
Is this a great card or what?
We definitely got to get one of those cards.
The Pepsi Gotta Have It card. Look for it wherever you buy Pepsi.
21-12, 43 seconds left to go here in the third period of play. Corbin on top of the Bell County Bobcats, but don't get too excited, folks. This is a good Bell County team. Corbin had trouble stopping them offensively the last time. As a matter of fact, they didn't. Just couldn't contain the quarterback, Jones, and there's a lot of football time left to go here in this game.
You can bet all your money that Bell County's not through. They have a tremendous program over there. Dudley Hilton, one of the finer coaches in the mountains.
Matt Phillips ready to kick. He's kicked the football without a tee all evening. They're laying it flat on the tee anyway, and he kicks that, taken by Knuckles. Knuckles at the 25, a wall of blockers to the 30, to the 35, and into his own man, and goes down at the 36-yard line. Bounced right off the back of his own teammate that time, number 84 for the Bell County Bobcats. Collision there with Stacy Ellison. So it's Bell County football. Good field position here from their own 36-yard line. They'll start right off the hump. Probably will get only one play in before the third quarter ends. Out to the left side goes number 28, Thomas. No, he's going off the field. Out to the right side is number 5, Step. Jones is back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing long. He's throwing for Step. It's going to be intercepted by Mauser. Mauser's at the 35. Back to the 35. Now he shakes a tackle from Step. Goes to the 40. To the 45. Shake and bake up to the 40. Oh, that's the late hit. Down he goes. The late hit.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. He tried every way in the world to get his flag out of his pocket and didn't throw it. He had his hand on that flag all the way over there, Dave, on that late hit, and didn't throw it. guys have done a good job, but that guy was going to throw a flag then. He was going to throw a flag. He knows it. Well, you know it, and I know it.
I'll tell you what, you can take our word. You can watch the replay, the Football Boosters Club replay on Sunday night on Channel 19 Falcon Cable, and you can see it there. But that was definitely, if there's ever been a late hit. And the official, he was going for the flag. He just couldn't get it out of his pocket. And finally, when he got there, he changed his mind.
There's no doubt he tried to get it, and he couldn't get his flag. So after the play stopped, he didn't go ahead and throw it.
And by the way, that play ended the third period, so we're in between quarters here. We have to miss our between quarter break. We'll try to make that up here when we can. The teams will change sides of the field. Corbin, instead of going from right to left, will now go from left to right on their own 46-yard line after the interception by Jody Mauser.
I'm going to tell you one thing, folks. You're getting your money's worth. This has been a great football game. Bell County still a threat to win this game. Great program up there. They are the defending AAA state champion.
Well, Corbin will have the football offensively on the left side of the field, just a little bit to the left side, just off the hump there a bit. Okuma and Phillips and Wyatt line it up in the power eye left. Wyatt on the back of the eye. Wyatt out to the right side is number 12, Jason Eastep. Mauser will keep it, looking for somewhere to go, and there's nowhere to go, and he stumbles his way and falls down after he got out of a mess of players out at the 45-yard line. He was going left, stumbled around, and finally got back out to the right and lost his footing, though, at the 45.
Had Jody been able to regain his footing right there, I think we might have got 6 more, because he had Eastep out here. He was going to be able to outrun Williams, I think it is, 67. And he had Eastep out here for a block, although they did have some pretty quick people on the other side, but really maybe a foot or two away from breaking another one.
Corbin lines it up this time in the backfield with Phillips and Okuma. Phillips cheating up a step or two out to the right. Handoff goes to Okuma. Lost the football. It's loose, and Bell County's got it. From more Bell County football on the Corbin 47-yard line. That's a big turnover. The Bobcats with their backs to the wall. Well, I think probably, Burley, the field's getting slick out there. It's a cool evening. That makes a lot of dew, and the field's getting slick. The football's getting a bit slick.
Well, this is an intense football game, Dave.
Nah. I've been to ballets that were more intense than this. And it's handoff to Knuckles. Knuckles crawls over players up to the 40-yard line. As that time, big number 67, who you pointed out is quite a football player, Burley. Matthew Williams, 5'11", 302. He just undercut the Corbin players and kind of like a bowling ball with bowling pins. And Knuckles was able to just clamber over the top and take it down to the 40-yard line.
He can play on a lot of football teams. I promise you that.
10:40 to go in the football game. Corbin leads 21-12, but Bell County has it, and they're driving. Second down and 2 from the 40. The Corbin defense going to have to suck it up here just a bit. Wishbone in behind Jones. He'll hand it off to Robbins. Robbins, number 34, down to the 35, down to the 33. Reggie Robbins picks up the first down yardage, so Bell County has it 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of Corbin.
Bell County really able to move the football on the ground. They do a good job of that belly play, and just when they put you to sleep with that, then Jones will keep it outside and hurt you.
Bell County working over toward the right side of the field. Once again, the wishbone in behind the quarterback, Jones. He fakes to one guy, fakes to two, keeps it himself, getting out to the right side. He's got no room. Shut off at the last minute after a gain of a couple. Looked like he was going to be able to tiptoe that sideline and get good yardage, but the Corbin defense, I couldn't catch the numbers of who cut him off, but he was cut off and taken down.
I think if Jones could have had that to do again, he would have gotten on out of bounds and stopped this clock. Time not a big factor yet, but as it chips away, Bell County needs to get one in right here. Look for Bell County to go to Clark here soon, Dave.
Yeah, Clark's not been heard from in the football game. He's not caught a pass. They've tried for him a couple of times. Here's Jones around the left side this time. Out there to chase him down, Byron Jones, but he cuts right by him, and Byron gets him by the back of the neck and drags him down at the 25, but still close to first down yardage for Bell County.
I think they're going to be about a yard short here.
Facing third, so third and short yardage for the Bobcats. Probably more than a yard, probably about 2 yards. 9:27 on the game clock. The Hounds on top by 9.
Yeah, it would be nice if we send them right. Then
Wish ball in behind Jones. Jones fake, gives it off to Robbins. Big hole for Reggie Robbins. He's down to the 14-yard line. Plenty enough for the first down, of course. So Bell County. Just a lot of weapons. You know, Jones can keep it. He can give it to Knuckles. He can give it to Robbins. He can go to Clark, or he can go to Step. And they just got a lot of offensive firepower on that football team. The Corbin defense has to be commended for the job they've done. And Bell County knocking on the door here with 9:12 to go and counting down. 1st and 10 from the 13. Working from the left side. Jones, fake, gives it off to Robbins. Robbins runs into a sea of red. Goes down just as he crosses the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you who you got to give a lot of credit to is the Bell County offensive line. They've been able to push us off the ball tonight.
Well, they're big. They're huge, just like the Bell County defensive line. A bigger team than Corbin. Of course, they lost Burley only 3 players off of that 3A state championship team from last year. And when you win a state championship and only lose 3 players, you know what you've got coming back. Step is wide to the left on this 2nd and 5, and Corbin's offsides. The Hounds jumping off sides that time. That's going to put Bell County very close to enough for a first down here. With
this game's going to boil down to if Corbin can take the ball and put together a drive. I think you know, should we be able to hold them out here, it's going to be tough because they're moving the football well.
Well, I think the Corbin defense starting to get tired, Burley, and they're going to need some rest. If Corbin does get the football and then have to give it back up again, they need to at least keep it long enough here for the defensive unit to get some rest. Of course, Bell County's not in the end zone yet. Let's not give them a touchdown before they actually earn it, but they're knocking on the door, friends. Well, they lack about 4 inches, according to the signal from Charles Kirk, the referee. But only 2nd down here, so Bell County in pretty good shape. 2nd and about a half a football from the 4-yard line. Well, the officials called for the timeout there. Well, now we're ready to go again. Don't know what that was all about. 2nd and inches. Watch for Jones to keep it this time. And he gets it off to Robbins, though, and Robbins in for the touchdown, I think. Yes, touchdown from 4 yards out by Reggie Robbins and the Bell County Bobcats.
Well, as we said, Dave, they're not through, and again, they've got a tremendous amount of weapons, and they've been able to push us off the ball in there.
So Reggie Robbins, a 4-yard run, makes it 21-18. Let's see what the Bobcats want to do here. They're probably... I'd figure you'd go for 1. You'd have to have one of those little sheets that tell you when to go for 1, when to go for 2, but it looks like they're going to go for 2. Okay, attempt at a 2-point conversion here by the Bell County Bobcats, and the handoff to Robbins. He gets in, yes. Boy, had to take a couple of Red Hound players in with him, but Reggie Robbins banged his way in, and that makes her 21-20 with 8:11 to go in the football game. Corbin clinging to a lead over the Bobcats. We'll be back. This is Red Hound football on WCTT and T107.
It's time now to meet a Corbin Senior Red Hound. Let's meet number 58, Jerry Harper. Jerry is 17 years old. His favorite movie, The Lost Boys. Favorite sports personality, Deion Sanders. His favorite school subject is English. Favorite musician or musical group, the Eagles. Jerry's hobbies, fishing, hunting, and weightlifting. He belongs to the FBLA, FCA, and Who's Who among American high school students for the last 2 years. Future plans for Jerry: attend BYU and become a corporate lawyer. Coach Adams says that Jerry plays offense and defensive tackle. He has worked hard and has made a lot of improvement since last year. That's Corbin Senior Red Hound number 58, Jerry Harper.
Saving money, it's easier than you think, especially with a savings plan from Corbin Deposit Bank. There's a plan for everyone. For children 13 and under, there's the Moola Moola Savings Plan. For others, Corbin Deposit Bank offers passbook savings and money market accounts, along with Christmas and vacation clubs. Savings, safe and easy, at Corbin Deposit Bank with 4 locations to serve you. The main branch at 101 South Main in downtown Corbin, the Lynn Avenue branch, Forest Hills branch, and the East branch near Trademark Shopping Center. Corbin Deposit Bank, member FDIC.
Come here every week, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Hi, here's your order.
Right now, get Sonic's Brown Bag Special, perfect for 2. For one low price, you get 2 famous Sonic burgers, 2 fries, and 2 medium soft drinks.
More napkins, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
She even knows your name.
Well,
Tim, it's Frankie Avalon.
Hi, Tim.
Nothing hot like Sonic.
Well, 21-20 the score. Bell County will be kicking away. Lots of time left here. 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Corbin looked like had it in pretty good shape there after Jody Mauser had intercepted Derek Jones' pass, but a fumble on about the next play after that. The next play or so gave the football right back over to the Bell County Bobcats, and they marched it in from 46 yards out for the TD. Back to receive for Corbin, Mike Wyatt, Frankie Helton, and Scott Hart. Cheating way up. They are looking kind of for the onside kick. Now Wyatt goes back deep. Carter, the kicker for Bell County. Yeah, the Bobcats have had their back against the wall the whole game, but they've answered. And it is an onside kick. Bouncing, and fielded by Corbin. Number 74 on the field that time for the Red Hounds. That is... Well, we don't have a 74 down here. I don't think the ball didn't make it 10 yards, did it?
No, it didn't go 10 yards, but we fielded it before it went 10, and I just wonder if we can come across and field it. I don't know.
Well, we'll have to check and see. That time Stepp kicked the football, the onside kick.
Why can't we decline it and keep it?
Well, I think his offsides is what they called before the kick. That'll move Bell County back to the 35-yard line.
I think Bell County will kick it deep this time.
Well, the Bobcats trying the onside kick that time, and the big guy, Carter, he's a big kicker, 230 pounds, 5 foot 11 inches tall. And we're ready to go. Here comes Carter, and he puts the boot to it. It'll be fielded by Wyatt. He drops the football on the 20, picked up by Frankie Helton. Out to the 25, out to the 28, down there. Oh, Mike Wyatt let that one get through his hands, so it'll be Corbin football, 1st and 10, but they're hemmed in at their own 28-yard line with 8 minutes and 6 seconds left to go here in the football game.
The key to this right now, Dave, is a sustained drive.
Corbin having trouble stopping Bell County now offensively. The Bobcats using all that speed, and Corbin defense wearing down some. You'd hate to see Bell County get the ball back with too much time left here. Of course, the thing you want is to just punch it in for the touchdown. Corbin working from the right side. Gray the center, Mauser the quarterback, Phillips and Okuma in behind Mauser. Jody takes the snap. He's going to roll it out to the right side. Gets not really a good block that time, but still is able to get about 4 yards up to around the 34-yard line.
Key here is take your time and get up slow.
Look at Chris Okuma, 5'9", 170.
Both teams playing clock right now.
Out there trying to block Matthew McWilliams, 5'11", 196, and it's a tough job for Chris to try to throw block on that big guy. And he has been able to avoid that all evening long and get Jody Mauser before he can get much on that.
You got to give Bell County credit, Dave. They've been down but never out.
That's true. Inverted wishbone now for Corbin on this play. Phillips and Wyatt. It'll be Mauser, keep to the left this time, shakes a tackle. He's looking for a block. Stay in bounds. Gets out to 35, 36, on up to about the 43-yard line. Jody Mauser tiptoeing that sideline. Oh, that time, big number 67 for Bell County was there. Matthew Williams, 5'11", 302. No match for the speed of Jody Mauser. Jody went by him and gets the first down yardage for the Corbin Redhounds. The clock ticks down to 6:49. It'll be stopped as they move the chains, though.
We got out of bounds. Been a great football game to watch, Dave. You hate to, if you're a Bell County fan, you sure don't want to lose this game. If you're a Corbin fan, you sure don't either.
Football will rest on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for Corbin. The Corbin 44-yard line after an outstanding play by Mauser. He went to the left, and there was nothing there. He just cut back to the right. Really took Bell County by surprise on that play.
Kind of like you do in Sandlot, and then they tear your shirt off.
Yeah, really.
Then you fight them.
Yeah, you get mad when they tear your shirt off. That's not good.
You can knock my head off, but don't tear my shirt.
Corbin with a power eye. Phillips on the left of the eye. Handoff goes to Willoughby. Nowhere to go for Brent Willoughby. Hauled by Bell County all the way back to the 35-yard line. You see where they stop his forward progress here. Way up at the 41. Well, he took him back 6 yards that time before Brent finally went down, but he was stopped at the 41, brings up 2nd and 11. Still a loss of about 2.5, 3 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 13, 6:20, and counting down in the football game. Corbin clings to a 21-20 lead. He's trying to hold on to the ball for a little while longer. Brent Willoughby's got some problems with his equipment. He'll go off, and checking in for him will be Michael Wyatt. Wyatt comes on, and Willoughby goes off. Corbin just a little bit to the right of the hump. Jason Eastep in tight on the right. Mark Mims in tight on the left. Power eye lined up behind Mauser. And Mauser's looking back to pass. He's got pressure, lets it go anyway. Intercepted. Picked off by Jones at the 50. He cuts it out to the right side of the 45. And then he will be taken down by Chris Okuma and Mike Wyatt at about the 44-yard line. Oh, the Bell County defense coming with the pressure that time on Mauser. He let it go, and Derek Jones was there to pick it off, so it's Bell County football with 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to go inside Corbin territory.
Well, that time Jody didn't have time to get his feet set, and he tried to throw that ball on a little run and jump, and he just overthrew Matt Phillips, who was open in the middle there. But Corbin's defense will really be tested now.
And the Bell County offense has got the better of the Corbin defense the last couple of times, but hey, it's time to get tough. Working off the right side. Bell County sets up the offense. Wishbone formation in behind Jones. He gives it off to Knuckles, and Knuckles gets about a yard or 2.
Lots of time here left for Bell County.
Yeah, the Corbin defense, like you say, they just have to suck it up here and get a stop.
Yeah, I think you can look for Clark anytime now, Dave. He's not throwing the ball to Clark, but a couple of times tonight, and we've made the plays, and I think they'll try to find him here soon.
Step goes wide to the left side. Jones gives it to Robbins. Robbins with room. He's got the first down. He's at the 30. Down at the 30-yard line. Plenty of room for the first down, though, for Reggie Robbins and the Bell County Bobcats. Well, he just blasted his way through the Corbin defense.
They're just running through us.
.450 to go in the football game. Now 1st and 10 for Bell County from the 29. Step wide to the left. Clarkson tight on the right. Wishbone in there behind Jones. He will give it off to Robbins. Robbins I'm telling you, just ran over people to get 4 or 5 yards, just pushed his way through. That'll bring up second down.
Time is not a factor now. Bell County with a lot of time to score.
Oh, yeah.
What a football game. It's a shame either one of these teams would have to lose.
That's a lot like the Danville game. It was such a hard-fought, well-played football game. You hated to see any team take the loss. Corbin trying to get something set defensively. Second down and 5 for the Bell County Bobcats. Jones gives to Robbins. No, he gave that one to Knuckles that time. He fooled me, and Knuckles with near first down yardage at the 20-yard line. They'll have to come out and measure this one probably. I'd say he's got it.
Both teams seem to be getting very tired, Dave. If you'll notice, both teams getting up slow and not only physically drained, but they're mentally drained as well.
Well, the chains are out. Bell County's going to be about a half football short of a first down, facing third down. So third down for the Bobcats, right on the 20-yard line, right back of it. They have to get just across it to get the first down from the right side of the field. Quarterback, Derek Jones leading his team. He's got 2 touchdowns. Reggie Robbins has a touchdown and a 2-point conversion for the Bobcats. Jones takes a snap, gives it to Robbins. He's got the first at the 17-yard line.
Robbins just seems to keep squirting through there. It looks like we've got him shut off, and then he just squirts through.
Hey, he's not a big guy, you know. I mean, physically big. Reggie Robbins is 5'6", 150 pounds, but I'm telling you, reminds me a lot of the boy from Rockcastle County. What's his name, Harris?
J.D. Harris, yeah, he does. He sure does. Bell County fans standing.
First and 10 from the 16, 3:18 to go. And Jones fooled everybody, keeps it on the bootleg of the left side. He's being chased by Matt Phillips. Matt can't catch him. Touchdown, Derek Jones and the Bell County Bobcats. Oh, what speed Derek Jones has.
Well, I'll tell you what, he is a very, very quick kid, and that's his 3rd touchdown tonight, I think, in the day.
His 3rd, yeah. Well, Derek Jones, he has been it for the Bell County Bobcats here in this football game.
Jody Mauser's going to have 3 minutes to try to win it.
Jones on a 16-yard run that time. He went to the right. And he came back to the left. Only one guy there to try and catch him. That was Matt Phillips.
Matt's speed was no match for him. He's one of the quicker kids we've seen here in quite some time.
Well, we got some security down here now.
Yeah.
It was just Jeff Gomez by himself, but now I see got 3 or 4 more Corbin City policemen, along with looks like at least 4 or 5 state policemen over on the Bell County side of the field. Had a little ruckus over there a while ago, and get some men with the badges in to calm things down a bit. Well, Derek Jones, he's a guy that's been causing a commotion on the field. He scored 3 touchdowns. Reggie Robbins has scored 1. Reggie also picked up a 2-point conversion. Now, I think the big key, though, even though Derek Jones has done so much in this football game, Burley, was when Robbins started to help him out some.
No question about it. And what that did is that made Corbin have to play him and then go outside. And once you hesitate just one step on Jones, he's able to get on that corner and make it tough on you.
Well, it's 26-21. Still 3:09 to go, and that's a lot of time. You can definitely get a touchdown with 3 minutes to go in a football game, especially if you can pass the football the way the Corbin Redhounds can. But then, of course, you know, Bell County will be looking for a pass. I mean, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, trying to get on top by at least 7. Jones looking to pass it this time. He's getting rushed. Throws it into the end zone. Caught. Boy, just threw that one high to the big 6'6" Clark. Jason Eastep trying to jump up and get it, but Clark's a big guy, and no way Jason could get up that high.
Well, Corbin has 3 minutes and 9 seconds to try to get back in there, Sing, and possibly go for the win or the tie. I feel like that they'll probably go for the win should they tie it.
Well, is 28-21, 3:09 to go. Bell County on top of the Corbin Redhounds. The Bobcats have had their back against the wall.
What a football game.
Well, you hear the crowd as they Bell County crowd across the way, a big Bell County crowd on their feet. Corbin crowd getting just a bit subdued here, trailing 28-21 with 3:09 to go.
Jones sure knows how to quieten a radio announcer.
Well, I'm telling you, he's just a super quarterback. He's quick. Doesn't throw the football all that well, but when he has to throw to anybody besides Clark, but he certainly can run the football. Carter to kick it away. Puts a good boot to it. Taken by Frankie Helton at the 15. Goes out to the right side of the 20. 25 down at the 28-yard line. Down there to get him, the kicker Carter got him from behind. Over a lot of ground to cover here with 3:03 left to go. We'll see what the Hounds can do with it. It's not over till it's over.
3 minutes. That's a lot of time. Bell County scored less than 3 when they had it.
Yeah, about a minute and a half or something, seemed like. Matt Phillips out to the left. Jeff Roots checked into the football game. He goes out to the right side. Jason Eastup out to the left side. Matt Phillips in the backfield, and Mauser's back to pass. Throws for Root. It's going to be caught by Root at the 40-yard line. Robbins there to knock him out of bounds after the catch, but Jody Mauser put that one right on the money, and that puts Corbin out to the 40 with 2.5 left to go.
Well, Jody's going to send them from the line now as they get into some type of 2-minute offense. But Jeff Root got out of bounds, so they'll stop the clock. The key here is not try to get too much at one time.
Right. Well, if you get them 12 yards at a time like that, that'll get you downfield in a hurry. Mauser set to take the snap. Eastep to the left. Frankie Helton to the right. Mauser's back to pass, looking for Eastep. Lets it fly to him. Caught by Eastep at the 50. He's drove back to the 48, but he will have good yardage at the 50-yard line, close to another first down. Clock counting down to 2:20. Down to 2:15. Corbin facing second and about a yard. We got people trying to get off the field here. Jason Eastep running off the field. Mauser takes the snap. He's back to pass again. He's looking long. He's got pressure. He's got lots of pressure. He's going down at the 43-yard line. And no one open. The clock counts down to 1:50. Good coverage by Bell County on that play. And that'll put the football back at the 43-yard line, and well, we got a Bell County player that is hurt.
Well, that's a break for us.
Yeah, it is.
We need to get on the line and get ready to go. That's the big boy that's down. It's played. I'm telling you, he's an impressive football player.
Well, the Hounds, Burley Foley, with their back to the wall here. You got a minute and 35 seconds left to go in the football game. 28-21. You're down by 7. A lot of yardage to cover from your own 43.
Corbin needs to get it to line and be set. Oh, gosh, what a football game, though.
That's been a good one. Well, I'm telling you, if Corbin can get through this first half of the schedule, they're going to be one lean and mean team by the time they get into district play, because they'll have been through it all. The 2A champion and top-rated Danville, the 3A champion here in top-rated Bell County. Glasgow, a football program that's on the rise next Friday night at Glasgow.
See,
ever ready to go. Corbin now 3rd down and 7. Mauser takes a snap. He's back to pass. He's got time. Oh, now he gets hit as he lets the football go, and Jones there to pick it off. Who else? Big number 65, Carter, creamed Jody Mauser just as he let that football go. And Jones picks it off, and with 1:17 to go, that just about will nail the door shut.
Well, it will, and again, Corbin's played hard. They have nothing to be ashamed of. It was an exciting game. Bell County's a good team. Jones is a threat, I'm going to tell you. He is a good football player.
Well, Corbin had a 21-12 lead.
Now I just hope everything is peaceful and nothing gets out of hand here.
Yeah, I think it'll be peaceful now. We've got, like I said earlier, it was Jeff Gomez, a Corbin City policeman, and nobody else. And now he's got lots of backup in here to help him with this crowd. Bell County football, only 50 seconds left to go. Jones running it out to the right side, and well, Brent Willoughby knocked him out of bounds. That will not stop the clock. I don't guess he was out of bounds. Down to 40 seconds. And Corbin calling for the timeout. That's 28-21 Bell County. They've got the football with 40 seconds left to go. Timeout on the field. So let's take a break. This is Red Hound Football on WCTT and T107.
Wayne Supply, your Caterpillar dealer in Corbin, is committed to the continued growth of southeastern Kentucky. Since 1957, Wayne Supply in Corbin has been a partner in this area's progress, providing dependable equipment, large parts inventory, and the skilled personnel to do the job right the first time. You demand it. Wayne supplies it. Wayne Supply Company of Corbin.
I'm Sean Sargent, number 64. I play the nose guard. Thanks for coming to our games.
No one can guarantee you a perfect world. A world where the unexpected never intrudes. But some of us know will be taken care of, quickly and compassionately. In an imperfect world, you're in good hands with Allstate, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
For all your insurance needs, contact Kurt Wyatt or the staff at Kurt Wyatt Insurance Agency. Kurt Wyatt Insurance Agency, located at 314 North Main Street in Corbin.
Timeout. Only 40 seconds left to go, and looking pretty dim for the Red Hounds right now. They trail by 7, and Bell County's got the football, second down and 11, but if they fall on it here a couple of times, this football game is over. It's been a battle. We knew it'd be a battle. The Corbin Red Hounds have nothing at all to be ashamed of in this football game. The Bell County Bobcats have a lot to be proud of because they had their backs to the wall and they fought on. They didn't give up. They could have given up, I guess, when it's 21-12 and Corbin had the ball, but they didn't.
Yeah, they got beat by a good football team. I'll tell you that much. Jones, an outstanding player. The big kid, 67, Williams, is that right? And he did a nice job all night. And on the other hand, Corbin did some good things too. They really did. They played hard and they threw the ball well. Jody had a couple of turnovers there. I know that if he could get them back, he would like to have them. But I'll tell you this much: he's a champion, and you'll hear from him again.
Well, the clock winding down to 2 seconds, 1 second, 0, and that is the football game. The Bell County Bobcats come from behind to run their record to 3-0 in the year. Corbin, with the loss, falls to 1-2, losing to the 2A defending state champion and number 1 ranked 2A team Danville. Now they lose to the 3A defending state champion and number 1 ranked Bell County Bobcats. We'll be back to Campbell Field in Corbin. This is Red Hound Football on the sports leader, WCTT and T107.
The only video source you'll ever need is Tri-County Video of Corbin. Tri-County Video offers over 12,000 movies, 2,000 Nintendo games, drive-up window and convenient night drop, multiple copies of new releases, the lowest prices in town, special 2-day rental on Saturday, no membership fee, camcorder rentals, and free popcorn. Now you see why we say Tri-County Video is the only video source you'll ever need. Tri-County Video, with 2 stores to better serve you, 102 18th Street and 1220 Master Street in Corbin.
Well, Burley Foley, the Corbin Red Hounds lose it here 28-21 to the Bell County Bobcats. The Hounds on top 21-12, had the football and looked like they were in pretty good shape. Corbin gave the football up, though, on a fumble. Bell County took it in from there, and they go on to win here 28-21 to go to 3-0 in the year. Corbin falls to 1-2, but certainly 1-2 record against 2 state champions and 2 top-ranked teams. You'd like to have beaten at least one of them, but Corbin comes up a little bit short against both.
Well, there's no question about it. They got beat by 2 good football teams. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of. Bell County is an outstanding team, and I give them the credit for the win. Corbin played their hearts out. They did a lot of great things. Jody Mauser made some great throws tonight. We saw a good reception by Frankie Hilton for a touchdown. We saw a lot of good things that came out of this loss. And I'll guarantee you, folks, that this Corbin football team is going to be one to contend with. They're very, very talented at all the skill positions, and they have a lot of fun playing football. And I know they're disappointed right now because they lost, but they lost to a good football team, and they'll rebound and play well from here on out, I think.
Well, the big story for Bell County, quarterback Derek Jones with 4 touchdowns. He also had a couple of interceptions. Reggie Robbins had the other touchdown for Corbin. Okuma a touchdown. Mauser a touchdown pass, 35-yarder to Frankie Helton. Brent Willoughby also a touchdown for the Hounds. And Matt Phillips good on all of his extra point attempts tonight for the Hounds. But they fall short, 28-21 to go to 1-2 on the year. Next Friday night it'll be Glasgow, and we hope you'll join us for that. This has been the Red Hound replay by the Corbin Football Boosters Club on Falcon Cable, Channel 19.